Welcome back, everybody, to another Fallout video. Today, we are hunting down some kind of hidden missions that some people are not aware of that I think you should go and do because there's some really interesting storylines attached to them that I guess you could say we kind of maybe have a theme going for today, kind of a little bit disturbing. And a couple bonuses I've thrown in for you towards the end that I think you should know about. So, with that being said, let's get into it. All right, so we're first going to start out on this journey going to the White Springs Resort, and we're going to want to go to the refuge. And we're going to make our way up to this desk up here that takes us to Atlantic City. And make sure that you have that part of the story unlocked so you can travel. And this board here has some missions on it. And a lot of people think these are just posters, decorations, but they actually give some really unique missions. So make sure you pick these up. Now, there's something missing here, and we're going to get to that later because a lot of people only have a couple of these on this board. And I've seen a lot of people asking around on Reddit and a lot of threads about why the third one is missing. And I will show you how to unlock that one later on. I put bookmarks down in the About section. So if you want to skip ahead, if you don't have that third one unlocked and you've already done these and you're curious on how to do it, you'll be able to figure that out. So we've picked both of these up. One is a missing person, and the other one is a jobs posting for someone. So we're going to first start out at Crater, where we need to talk to somebody. And once we make it up here, here's the guy himself, Oscar, and he is missing a friend of his. Now, I know a lot of people like to go through these missions, so I've sped these up so I don't ruin everything for everyone. So you'll just go through the crosshair here, kill a bunch of people, and find our missing person, Jack. I don't want to spoil the story. If you're really into the lore and all the stories behind all of these missions, I won't be spoiling it for you. There's a lot of dialogue, so feel free to play these how you like. But yeah, once you talk to Jack, you'll just head back to the crater and let Oscar know his friend is safe and sound, and that will complete this mission. And what you'll be getting is the civil engineer pieces. And most of these for these missions on the board will be rewarding you. You'll get all the plans for building this yourself, as well as some other plans. Now, we'll be going back to Atlantic City, and we're going to be going to the casino quarter for this next one. And we won't be starting a new expedition, so don't worry about that. We're just going to be traveling there. And we need to go over this way. And again, these will be pinged on your map, so don't worry about trying to follow this precisely how I'm showing you. I've just sped this up a little bit. And we need to talk to this character up here sitting on his throne. And we're going to do some jobs for him. Fabio. He's quite the interesting gentleman, I will say. And he talks a lot, so you'll do a couple interesting, just simple things for him. Not a big deal. And that's about it. Pretty straightforward. Second part of this, for him, you'll be led to this apartment where you're going to be needing to hunt down some clues. Feel free to kill everybody. It doesn't matter. No one's going to hunt you down for killing these guys here. I just take them out with fire because fire seems to do the job pretty well. And you're going to be looking for clues in this apartment. They're scattered throughout everywhere. They're not really labeled super well, so feel free to pause this if you need. A mirror, a box, I think the piano, bird cage. There's 5 different items. And this medicine here in the shower. And so after you're through with this, it'll lead you down. After you read this thing, you're going to be heading down to this office in the basement. Now, this part, absolutely pause this, use my code. You have to decipher a poem here, and it was a little taxing for me. I'm not gonna lie, it was a little interesting. So by all means, if you don't want to take the time to try to figure this out yourself, go ahead, use this or skip through this. If you don't want to ruin it and you like these types of puzzles, go for it. But the letter you have to kind of decipher for this code is right here on this typewriter. You have to kind of look through this and figure it out. I did, but it took me a minute. So you'll investigate this. I am not going to ruin this part for you guys. I want you to, when you do this, be surprised of what's in this little hole in the wall. So I won't be showing this on the video. But after you get done with that, you'll be going out here, and this lady will now be at the door. And I chose, after talking to her, to side with her after reading all the notes and discovering what was going on, to let her stay in charge. You do you, whatever you want to do. And if you choose that one, you do have to kill Fabio and all of his goons and, you know, fire, which I thought was really funny. And none of these people cared. Everybody sat at the bar and just let me do it, watched. But after you kill Mr. Fabio himself and everybody, you will complete this mission and you will be rewarded with the next set of civil engineer pieces, as well as a bear arm puncturing mod. Okay, now, as promised, why isn't the help wanted posting up here? Well, make sure that you have completed all the worlds a stage that can be unlocked by going to the Rose room. You have to make sure that one is done before this posting is on this board. So that's why some people have not seen this one up there. So do that one first and then come back and it will be there. So now back to Atlantic City, and we're going to the boardwalk for my favorite one. I think Sam is such a creepy character. I loved doing this little mission for him. I really like Sam, and if that makes me a weirdo, so be it. So starting his mission, we're just going to follow him around. A lot of this first part here is just cleaning up trash and blood. I don't know about Sam. Once you do this mission, let me know down in the comments what you thought of Sam. And you're going to be disposing of a trunk, which this will be the trunk that you get rewarded, the plan for, at the end. And you're going to be disposing of this trunk, which you're going to piece together pretty quickly what's inside this trunk and what Sam is up to. There's a lot of notes that you can read. I encourage it, and holotapes you can listen to. And once you do this, Sam's going to lead you to the back alley. Look at this lighting, guys. He is a creep, but I love it. It's Fallout. You have to have these creepy characters, right? Once you complete this for him, he's going to ask you to do one more thing. Now, I'm not going to show you what I chose. I will keep that between me and whoever you choose to believe in. But after you're done with that, you'll be rewarded with the suspicious trunk plan and the saltwater taffy outfit, which Sam wears. So now we're moving on to Havens Church for something that I am not very proud of showing you guys, this little owlet. Now, listen, I'm sorry I'm showing you this, but it does unlock a hidden recipe. Yes, we have to kill this little owlet. And I struggled with my morals on this one. I'm sorry. But if you do kill the bird, the little baby owl, I'm sorry. It did take me a minute. I struggled with this. A lot of people know about this, and a lot of people choose not to. But if you choose to, if you get this little owlet meat, you'll be able to go to your campsite and cook up some owlet nuggets, and they are a good food to eat, not gonna lie. They 1 HP for 25 seconds and 1 intelligent point for 30 minutes. So I mean, it's a hidden recipe. We gotta talk about it. A lot of people don't know that you can kill that little baby bird, the little baby owl. I'm sorry. Okay, moving on. Camden Park. Now, this one isn't creepy. This is just a little hidden fun thing I thought I'd throw in there for you guys. Go to Camden Park, climb up the roller coaster. There are 2 roller coasters here. One's a little beaten up in bad shape, but if you make your way all the way up the roller coaster, this one is in great shape, actually. And bounce your way up this roller coaster to the very front seat. And once I get up there, I'll show you what is up here. There's a bag, and inside this bag is the West Bridge key. Now we're gonna go over to the West Bridge. Here it is, and I'll show you on the map. It is right here. Now when we get here, we're gonna go below the bridge. And from the spawn point, if you teleport over there, we're gonna be taking a right next to the ice cream place and the sign for the bridge. We're gonna go under the bridge. There's some ghouls that are down here. I took them out so I didn't have to deal with them. And there is a door under here and a surprise. If you're like me, I like to collect everything. And there is some power armor up here. Some Raider power armor. So a little hidden thing under this bridge with a key. And there's some trunks in here, some other lootable items. There's a tinker bench if you want to break stuff down. If you're looking to complete all of the power armor sets like I am. I just like finding stuff, honestly. Things that are tucked away that need a key. I'm a collector. So there's a room down here by the front door that you can also open. I don't know. I thought this was a fun little thing to throw in there if you like exploring every bit of the map and unlocking all of the doors. All right, speaking of doors to unlock, I wanted to throw this in there for you guys as well. Mountainside Bed and Breakfast. So there is a mission here that I did a long time ago. There's a cannibal mission here that you can do that's really easy. But once you complete it, there are 2 doors here that you cannot unlock again. So you think. I was here hunting down chainsaws, and I know one spawns here as well as some bobbleheads. And this is an easy way to get behind these doors. Go into photo mode, and if you do this a couple times, it will glitch you through the door. And you can then loot this room. I was hunting chainsaws to get all the mods unlocked to break them down, and one always spawns in here as well as some ammo. And it is an easy way to get through this door again, or inaccessible doors throughout the map that you cannot unlock again. So if you just go into photo mode, you'll kind of take this position where you're kind of pointing at the door. And if you just do this a couple times, in and out of photo mode, in and out, it will put you on the other side of the door. It'll glitch you through. So you'll kind of see how my character is standing. And if you just do this a couple times, you'll just step right on through. And it works with the door upstairs as well. This is a dedicated spawn point for a bobblehead, and it drives me nuts when I can hear it and I can't get to it. So again, just into photo mode a couple times, and it will pull you right on through. And there is our bobblehead, and ammo is always up here. So I just thought I would throw that in. All right, guys. Well, that is all for today's video. I'm showcasing the outfit you get from Sam. It's a nice, bright, colorful colors. I like it. I like collecting all the things. As always, if you enjoyed today's video, please don't forget to hit that like or subscribe button, and we'll be seeing you on the next one.